That's been way too long, wrestling fan. How are you doing today? I am Jayhawk. This is WWE 2K22, WWE Universe 1984. We're going to Madison Square Garden. We got a big show here tonight. Lots of matches on the card. The Intercontinental Championship on the line. The Tonga Kid getting his shot at Johnny Valiant. Still cannot believe I'm saying Johnny Valiant Intercontinental Champion, but it happened. We'll relive it momentarily. The Iron Sheik against Bob Backlund. Donna Christianello, Starr for the WWF Women's Championship. Steve Lombardi, Ron Shaw, and Mr. Fuji against Sergeant Slaughter, Terry Daniels, and Renee Goulet in a six-man tag. Big John Studd against Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Tony Gurry and B. Brian Blair against the Cole Patrol. The Wild Samoans going to rematch against the North-South Connection for the WWF Tag Team Championship. Ivan Putski, Akira Maeda, Dr. David Davishoff, Jackie Ventura, Mel Mackrick, George Steele, and the main event for the WWF Championship, Andre the Giant against Bobo Brazil. 11 matches on this card. A lot of talent on there. We're going to go ahead and kick it off. And as we get ready to get things started here, I'll do a little bit of a reminder for those of you who are watching the replay either on Twitch or on YouTube. And however you're watching this, thank you very much for joining us. Follow, like, subscribe, whatever it is on your platform. And help me out there. But we are going from May 1984 as far through as we possibly can. Hopefully I can start doing a little bit more streaming than what I've been doing. That's the first time I've had more than about 45 minutes straight to get down and actually take care of this. And I completely forgot how long it takes for the opening here when you have so many customized wrestlers. So you're getting largely Madison Square Garden and Spectrum Show. We're going to go through WrestleMania. Yeah, we're not in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Ignore that. It's Madison Square Garden. Not even going to pretend that that's inaccurate. Not even going to pretend that that's accurate. We're going to start it with the Intercontinental Championship match here. All matches are simulated. And we're going to see, obviously this is not going to be the most historically accurate simulation you're going to get. We're going to get Tonga Kid here against Johnny Valiant. Johnny Valiant 2 weeks ago at the Philadelphia Spectrum, defeating Tito Santana to win the Intercontinental Championship. The Tonga Kid the following week on Championship Wrestling, 8 days ago on Championship Wrestling, pitting Johnny Valiant in a non-title match to earn the title shot. Johnny Valiant 1-1 overall so far. Tonga Kid 2-1 overall so far. I'm not going to say win-loss records matter. Everything's being automatically generated by the CPU, so who knows how important wins and losses are. But it's going to be interesting here. Now, for those of you wondering, hey, why are you going to do 11 matches on this? How long is the thing going to go? I'm honestly expecting 2 hours-ish. Maybe a little more than that. There's a six-man tag. The six-man tag will probably take some time. But on average, we're not getting longer than about 6 or 8 minutes.
Is scheduled for one fall. It is for the World Wrestling Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. And here we go.
Here we go. The challenger is going to be on his way to the ring here, the Tonga Kid. Again, a lot of these creative wrestling very well done from a visual standpoint. Some of them have movesets that are just mind-boggling. We'll see the Samoans a little bit later on.
will be on the line here.
They're one of those that just have a mind-boggling.
We're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
Just yeah, the move for the Wild Samoans is absolutely mind-boggling. We'll see that later. But here's the Tonga Kid. Now, the Tonga Kid, in real life at this point, he's, what, 19 years old at this point? He's 18. And here comes the Intercontinental Champion, Johnny Valiant. Johnny Valiant, of course. Johnny Valiant, in this here, he made a couple of random appearances around this time, which is why he got put in the game so early.
The champ comes into his title defense incredibly confident, Corey.
He's largely a manager at this point, at this stage of his career. In a few months, when Brutus Beefcake gets added to this, you'll start, yeah.
Many have written him off as champion, but he is determined
I think he
to
had,
prove his doubters wrong.
I think he did, in fact, have some magic at this point. We threw him in here. Now we'll keep him in until, at a minimum, he drops that title. This is the first of our 4 championship matches on this event.
Introducing the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 282 pounds, Tonga Kid.
Yeah, he might have weighed 225 at this point. He didn't weigh 282 until much later in his career, but...
And introducing the champion from New York, New York, weighing in at 288 pounds. He is the World Wrestling Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, Johnny Valiant.
This is Johnny Valiant looking at that Intercontinental Championship belt, possibly for the last time. He's going to hand it to the referee here momentarily.
Looking more determined than I've ever seen.
I would probably have to say Tonga Kid would probably be my favorite to win this, even though at this point he's not being pushed heavily. Doesn't get pushed heavily until later in the fall when the Fight vs. Snuka feud starts hitting its hot streak. But we are underway. One fall for the Intercontinental Championship. The Tonga Kid, the challenger, Johnny Valiant. Luscious Johnny Valiant, the champion. And Tonga Kid starting off on the offense in the early going here. Gonna pick him up, back suplex. Nicely done. Unique version of that back suplex. Johnny Valiant with a kick to the head. Gonna get back in control. He's going up to calibrate. He's gotten one move in. Way too early for that, and he paid for that. He got rammed into that corner. Here he can punch and kick from the Tonga Kid now. Big time right hand knocked him down. We've already got yellow head damage on Johnny Valiant here in the early going here. There's the cover. Only a count of 2. We almost got a victory in the opening minute of the match. Tonga Kid up to the top rope, flying elbow. Leveled him there as well. And Johnny Valiant with a series of punches. Tonga Kid backing up Johnny Valiant here as well. Kick to the knee. Floored him there, nicely done. Oh, kind of a throat feel, nicely done. Taking advantage of the stunned champion here, dropping the elbow. 8 days ago, when they had the match on Championship Wrestling, Tonga Kid took a little under 5 minutes to pin Johnny Valiant, pin him with an elbow to the back of the head in 4 minutes and 49 seconds. Now Tonga Kid showboating, poking. Maybe a little early to be gaining that advantage here. And dropping the elbow right to the arm. Like I said, I don't expect a lot of long matches here. The 6-man tag match later on, possibly get quite a bit of time later on. We have not had a match at 10 minutes yet since we started the project. Like 8 minutes and 47 seconds, the longest match of the project, and that was match 2 of the first show. All of the old shows are available at my YouTube channel. Do a search for Jared Hawkins. and subscribe. Or if you're watching on YouTube now, hit that subscribe button. Greatly appreciated. Tonga Kid pulled Johnny Valiant out to the rope. Tried to go for the cover, but Valiant trying to get to his feet. Unsuccessful so far here. Tonga Kid going up to the top rope. Johnny Valiant rolling away, and that's going to bring Kid back down. But he catches Valiant with a big-time clothesline there, almost a necktie version of that clothesline. There's the cover. Only a count of one. Tonga Kid now with a Eureka punch, and Valiant now grabbing hold of him, picking up the Tonga Kid, body slamming him down. You do have orange head damage for Johnny Valiant, so he needs to get the offense going and get it going soon. Or he's going to end up being a former champion just 2 weeks after the title reign began. Back up top. Don't see the Valiant brothers go to the top rope at all, but Valiant hits that flying elbow. Go for the cover. Surprisingly got a 2 count. I didn't think he was going to get that close to it, but just never know how things are going to go in something like this. Full Nelson slam. Now Tonga Kid got some damage going. Johnny Valiant was going for whatever his finisher was. That elbow by Tonga Kid stopped that, and there's the pile driver. He should have it. 1, 2, and 3. We have a new Intercontinental Champion. 3 minutes and 51 seconds. The Tonga Kid. Snuffle here.
Here is your winner and new World Wrestling Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, Tonga Kid. A victory worthy of a new champion.
Go no successful title defense for Johnny Valiant, the 2-week champion. 3-star match. Tonga Kid, your winner. And coming up next, we're going to have the Iron Sheik against Bob Backlund. It should be a very interesting matchup, of course. Both men, former WWF champions. Backlund losing the title to the Iron Sheik in December 26, 1983. Sheik losing the belt to Hulk Hogan just 4 weeks later on January 23rd. This is the rematch we never got for that championship. Again, downside when you have so many created wrestlers in your scenario here, it can take a long time, a lot longer for stuff to load than it probably should. If you're live on Twitch, feel free to get involved in the chat, ask some questions, become part of the show. Of course, if you're watching a replay on Twitch or watching a replay on YouTube, greatly appreciated as well. Here comes the Iron Sheik to the ring. At this stage of World Wrestling Federation, titles aren't changing hands every month, every couple months like they would eventually start doing. Used to be if you were the world champion, you held that belt. You either held the belt for a month like Sheik did, or you held it for 4 years like Hogan did in real life. Of course, if you joined us at the start of the show, you know Hulk Hogan, not the WWF champion. That is Andre the Giant. We'll be wrestling a little bit later on here. Okay, we will probably start skipping entrances at some point here for time. I actually meant to start it here and didn't do it, but since they're already running, we'll just go ahead and run them. And here comes Bob Backlund. I love how they've got the pregnant, the chief playing for Bob Backlund, even though we're 20 years. They created 1979 Bob Backlund with 1996 theme music. It's fantastic. Here we go, one fall.
This superstar is coming in with a lot of enthusiasm and energy right now. But what's going to happen?
Sheik are going to get the control right off the bat here in the early going. Iron Sheik thus far 1-1 in this scenario. Bob Backlund 0-1 thus far in this scenario. So
he's gained a level of popularity that is steadily growing week by week, and he wants to prove
neither man wrestled on yesterday's championship wrestling broadcast.
Nothing fancy about that.
Backlund now. Backlund with the cheap tactic there, choking Sheik over the top rope.
Nice amateur takedown. All the way over.
Nice takedown there by Bob Backlund, going right now, going to the arm, looking to stretch the arm,
Locked in on the shoulder.
trying to cut up presumably for that crossface chicken wing.
Turning the tables.
Oh, he got the elbow. Sheik with the elbow to the midsection there.
A counter answered by another counter.
Now he got him. Right, bring over to the corner, head first in the top turnbuckle.
Body shots over
And Backlund.
over.
Vicious streak for Bob Backlund. Now a Beal across the ring from one corner to the other. There's, again, more work on the arm. Those moves do damage. They do take a while to do the damage, but they do damage. Fire carry takeover. Now Backlund celebrating. You haven't won anything yet, Bob. Come on.
He's going for it all.
Now going up to the top rope, maybe way too early for that. No, he hit it. Flying knee drop. Took him a long time to get up to the top with Sheik down. I thought Sheik was going to be able to move out of the way, but it did not happen. And now this time it's the fireman carried by the Iron Sheik. He got two guys with just good amateur background, good basic. Iron Sheik suplex master, but he hit a small package driver. Did not hold the pin. He felt like he was too close to the rope. Now he's going to pull him away from the rope and go for the cover. I think it's too early personally. He actually got closer than I thought he was going to. Got kind of two off of it. And Sheik going for the camel clutch already. There's no body damage to Backlund here. We just got yellow head damage after he locked that hold on. I would think that could be too early, but you never know. That's how the Sheik won the WWF Championship in December. He ended up having to release the hold, but he had Backlund on orange head damage. Now yellow body damage as well after that kick to the chest. Now now Sheik going to work on Backlund's arm. Been a back and forth, pretty even matchup at this stage here. That's underneath. Oh, here he's his right hand by Backlund. Now he's got Sheik backed up against the rope. Backlund now going back to the arm stretch. If you look at the damage, that's the way the damage is going. Looks like Backlund would have the advantage, but we've been watching a pretty even matchup so far here. Backlund now, that shot to the back, going for that crossface chicken wing. I think he's too close to the rope. Sheik actually made contact with the rope there. Referee did not call for the break.
Now would be a wise time to submit.
Sheik in trouble. This could be it. Backlund has to let go of the hold. They take him over with that Kaido style suplex. There's the cover. This could do it. And it will do it. 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Bob Backlund gets the win.
Here is your winner, Mr. Bob Backlund.
Backlund with the win off the Kaido suplex in 3:45.
The better superstar definitely won tonight.
And now it's definitely impressive. That's going to move Bob Backlund to 1-1 in the scenario. Going to knock the Sheik down to 1-2. Another 3-star matchup here. And we're going to have the Women's Championship on the line next here. The champion, Donna Christianello. The challenger, Susan Starr. We'll go over that in a little bit more detail here in a moment. That's another cake where you got the again called created wrestler for the most part here. Very few that were built into the game, closing everything down. Okay, the title match. We'll let the entrants go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's Wrestling Championship.
And here comes the challenger to the ring, Susan Starr.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder,
Get into the ring here. She is the challenger. These are two ladies that are no strangers to each other so far. As a matter of fact, they've been tag team partners. They actually hold 2 wins, kind of like a tag team together. Wins over Robert McIntyre and Princess Victoria on the first episode of Championship Wrestling, the first ever matchup in this scenario. 6 minutes and 40 seconds on that show, and then just yesterday on the newest episode of Championship Wrestling, a win in just 3 minutes and 17 seconds over that same team of McIntyre and Victoria. In fact, Susan Starr getting a shot at her tag team partner here makes this very intriguing. Well, this is Susan Starr's first singles match since this scenario began. And here comes Donna Christianello, the women's champion. 2 weeks ago at the Philadelphia Spectrum, Donna Christianello defeating the fabulous Moolah in just 2 minutes and 52 seconds to win the championship. Making her first defense of the title here.
Huge title match
at the Spectrum 2 weeks ago, 4 title matches, 4 title changes. We've had 1 title match so far, we've had 1 title change. So is that pattern going to continue? Are we going to see these champions keep their championship? Or is it going to be a constant revolving door? And this is for that belt with Moolah's face.
Introducing the challenger from Tulsa, Oklahoma, Susan Starr. And introducing the champion from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, she's the Women's Wrestling Champion, Donna Christianello.
Anytime this title is defended,
Donna Christianello going to hand the belt over to the referee. Championship on the line here. We are going to start skipping entrances for time once this match is done. We'll watch them for the 2 title matches.
Here we go with the title on the line. The stakes in this match really couldn't be any higher. You can tell the champion.
We can start going for a cover right away.
Oh my God,
1,
the new champion
2. Only a count of 2. I tell ya, that's the right idea. Go for the pin when you first got the chance. She's going up to the top rope. She's going to try to end it quickly. Waiting for Christianello to get to her feet. And a flying axe handle. Now a heated drop kick. Slamming the arm down to the mat. Starr went for that first pinfall quickly. Staying on the offense, but she's not going back for that cover again. And Christianello catches her with a belly suplex. And she's going for the quick pin again. Smart move. Get it out of the way if you can. We do not have time limit. Got up for these title matches. So there, yeah, that a DQ or a count out, which are not common in AI run matches, will keep the belt for you. But you can't rely on a time limit draw. You got to try to win the match. And now into the arm bar, yanking that back. I want to start a wrestling-related restaurant. I want to call it the Fujiwara Arm Bar and Grill. No? Nothing? Okay. Cooper kick by Coop and Starr and a straightjacket suplex. Slamming her down. Both women with yellow damage. Just a minute and a half into this matchup. Coop and Starr up top. Caught Donna Christianello with the elbow drop to the back. Christianello trying to go all the way. Did not go far enough. There's a hip drop there. Going for the cover. We get 1, 2, and only a count of 2. 2 is all she could get. She's got the whole WWE Universe rallying behind. Don't know if I'd be poking at this point here, Coop, and I would be trying to get the win. Springboard, Poison Rana. And not going for the cover, picking her up. Standing drop kick. Christianello with the orange body damage. Coop and Starr got a finisher ready to go. She wants to utilize it. I don't know what her finisher is. I don't know if she's going to try it or not. She's up top again. She's waiting for Christianello to get up top. She may be going for the finisher, depending on what it is. Missed with drop kick. I think she missed it.
She could be turning her fortunes around.
Christianello now. Northern Light suplex does not hold it for the pin. Releasing it. Maybe felt like it was too early to get the pin. She's probably right. Oh, into a version of the flatliner there. And that's enough to get the pin. Looked like Starr may have grabbed the rope, but the referee did not see it.
Here is your winner, and still Women's Wrestling Champion, Donna Christianello.
A big win.
Donna Christianello becomes the first person in this scenario to retain a championship in a championship match. And she dunked in under 3 minutes. The match only gets 2 stars, but your goal is to win the match. Donna Christianello remaining undefeated in single competition. And now we got a 6-man tag team match coming up here. Steve Lombardi, Ron Shaw, and Mr. Fuji against Carson Slaughter, Terry Daniels, and Renee Goulet. This is one of the more interesting matches we've come up with in this scenario. Of course, being a 6-man tag team match, this match is going to have no bearing on any standing. No rankings are involved with this. Bragging rights pretty much exclusively coming up for this matchup here. And with it being a 6-man tag, you would think this would probably be the longest match of the night. We've got tag teams there. Yeah, the partner able to save their partner from potential pinning predicament. And yeah, we got 6 created wrestlers instead of just 2 or 4 here, so it's going to take a little bit longer to get this loaded. This is the main reason we're going to start skipping entrances for non-tournament match here. If for those of you haven't wondering why I've not been streaming a whole lot lately, I've actually been playing Final Fantasy IX offline as of late. It's something I can do with 30-45 minutes to kill, not have to worry so much about what people are thinking. Here we go. We'll skip the entrance kick here because it's going to be a long... The entrance kick will take 5 or 10 minutes if we don't do that.
This is going to be good. Look who it is. And here
Now, true, I believe we have Steve Lombardi and Ron Shaw listed as a full-time tag team here. Like there is some explanation for this. Rene Goulet on the Carson Slaughter team is kind of flabbergasting, but
big match here as we kick off this.
But we are underway here. 6-man tag team action.
One after the other. And
some different camera angles right off the bat, I can recall to this. Now, you see what I mean about the move cuts being kind of weird here? Carson Slaughter just did a springboard body block.
He's got the shoulders down.
Going for a cover already here. It's going to be too early for that. Only a 2 count.
Really caught him off guard going for it at this point. Oh, look at the knees. Ooh.
Slaughter with a hearing and knee to Lombardi.
Oh, attacked in the midsection. Oh, soon we could be seeing a submission here. Got the crossface applied.
Got a version of the Cobra Clutch on. The Cobra Clutch with the crossface. Terry Daniels is in there trying to keep the other wrestler from coming in. Lombardi's going to break the hold if it's too early. Now Lombardi has Slaughter draped from over the top rope, throat first.
Knowing how big all 6 of these men's egos can be, they might struggle to stay on the same page in this matchup, which is why
Lombardi still fighting away. Lombardi should tag out, though. He's been beating up. Delayed suplex. Delayed vertical suplex. Nicely done. And going for the cover, and Rene Goulet coming in to try to make a save, and he will at the count of 2. And that's what I mean about this is likely to be probably the longest match of the night. And theoretically, you should see a lot of those type of saves.
Just a beat down. Oh, merciless knee to the face.
There is a stop to the back there by Carson Slaughter, kick to the ribs. Now Slaughter working him. Neither man's tagged out at this point here. Over 2 minutes in the match, and it's been Carson Slaughter against Steve Lombardi exclusively here. Kind of amazing to me that that's the case. Tag out.
Tags him in.
Thank you. Private Terry Daniels, the first member of Carson Slaughter Cobra Corps, and at least in WWF. Don Cornetto didn't exist, apparently. There's a delayed vertical suplex by Lombardi onto Terry Daniels, but again, Lombardi is not tagged out. He's been the only one in the ring so far. 3 minutes into this 6-man tag team match. And going for the cover. He got a 2 count. Goulet and Slaughter both. Very confident that Terry Daniels going to kick out there. Neither one making the cave. Lombardi finally tagged out. He makes the tag to Mr. Fuji.
Uh-oh. Taking out the arm. Great strategy.
Working on the arm.
And the electricity of this moment is coursing through his veins.
This could be it. Cover.
Now Fuji going for the cover here. Not getting any count whatsoever.
Much more here. Tagging his partner in now.
Ron Shaw now in. Ron Shaw, long-time preliminary wrestler for the World Wrestling Federation. We get some wins from House Show.
He's taking some good hits. Yes.
There's Daniel tagging Slaughter back in here. Lay had not legally been in the match as of yet.
This combination of strikes.
Daniels needs to get out of there before he has to qualify. There you go.
Brutal stomp to the body. And just getting started. Look at this brutality.
This is how you torture your opponent.
Slaughter working on that arm of Ron Shaw. Ron Shaw, his claim to fame came in late 1985. He had a match against David Camartino at the Philadelphia Spectrum.
Both wrists captured.
And David Camartino actually committed to a bear hug from Ron Shaw. David's trying to win. Going for the cover here, and there's no attempt to make a cave. And that was a lot closer than I expected it to be. Definitely shocked there. Definitely shocked it was that close. Now Slaughter bringing Relay over face first into the turnbuckle. Tag Terry Daniels, so there's been no attempt to tag Rene Relay into this matchup back as yet. This would be a good opportunity to tag him in, but nothing going here. And we are past the 5-minute mark, about 5 minutes and 23 seconds. After that cover, which is only good for a count of one.
Not down and out yet.
Taken down. What is this superstar looking for? Legs are great by now. The arms are trapped. This won't end well. Oh, face first.
Terry Daniels still in control here. Ron Shaw in trouble. And now you got a crossface here. Fuji's going to try to come in and make the cave. Slaughter comes in to cut him off and doesn't actually do it. He leaves the ring instead. Daniels gets the move walk back in. Going for the cover. The leg got Fuji tied up. All right. Daniels. Interesting what happened there, and Lombardi made no attempt to make the cave.
Got to give these three credit for an amazing victory here tonight.
Yep, that's what we call a good day at the office.
6 minutes and 9 seconds, the time of the fall there. $2.5 stars. Would have thought it would have been higher than that, but we did not actually get a super long match out of that, which is relatively surprising here. So Daniel pinned Shaw, left move with a cross-street submission. I'm trying to take my own notes here because I don't want to. Sometimes I go so long without doing anything. I need to kind of refresh the course for myself. We still have a long way to go here, about 40 minutes into the stream. Thank you very much if you are joining us live on Twitch. It's greatly appreciated. Feel free to chime in the chat if you're watching the replay on Twitch or if you're watching the replay on YouTube. Your support greatly appreciated through those platforms as well. Please rate, review, subscribe, like, follow, whatever the case might be on whatever platform you're watching this on. It is greatly appreciated. You're going to see me start doing some commentary on some matches that don't have commentary on them. Just trying to do some different things with the channel. We got match number 5 coming up here. Big John Studd going to take on Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Again, we'll skip, for the sake of time, if it's not a title match, we're going to skip the entrances. Battle of the bad guy coming up here.
What are you expecting from this
Ballot
superstar
gone. We are
tonight,
underway.
guys?
Big John Studd 1-1. Paul Orndorff 0-2 so far. And a Northern Light suplex by Studd right off the bat. Paul Orndorff on the very first episode of WWF Championship Wrestling in this scenario took on the then WWF Champion Hulk Hogan in the main event and lost to him in less than 4 minutes. Lost to him to a kick to the thigh. I am not making that up. A kick to the thigh for that first loss.
So much damage inflicted. He saw that one coming. Punch right in the head. Waistlock. No. Belly to belly. My goodness.
Belly to belly. This match has been all Studd so far.
Counters. This could be an opportunity.
In that Spectrum 2 weeks ago, Orndorff's second matchup, he lost the George Steele to the Snake Eyes in just 2 minutes and 26 seconds.
Treading all over their opponent.
He turns it around.
So a tough start for Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff here in the WWF 1984 scenario.
What's the counter?
Big John Studd did not start off any better at that same Spectrum card 2 weeks ago. Lost to Mil Master in 3 minutes and 11 seconds to an end of day.
Oh, shot right to the kidney. And again.
Great way to wear down your opponent.
Just yesterday on Championship Wrestling, defeated Hulk Hogan by pinfall. He had a sharpshooter locked in on Hulk Hogan, could not get the submission. But it weakened him enough to where he went for the immediate cover and got the pin. That match was one of the longest matches we've had in this scenario, 6 minutes and 51 seconds.
Still no end in sight here.
And Hulk Hogan is not on the show tonight.
Elbow drop with authority.
Orndorff dropping the elbow to Studd here. Orndorff already. And that elbow that Orndorff dropped in there, that is definitely a Paul Orndorff style elbow.
Gets him with the counter.
Studd now has Orndorff and cravat suplex. Leveling him there.
Shoulders down.
Studd going for the cover.
He's able to kick
Only a
out
count of
number
1.
2.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Yeah, not even a count of 2 there. And Studd going for that sharpshooter. I don't know, actually going for a curb stomp, it looks like.
This won't end well.
Oh, big stop.
And somehow they're saying that the image of that was to the body and not to the head. I'm not sure why that was the case, but I wonder if I was counting with the dragon screw leg whip. Whipping Studd into that far corner.
Draped upside down in a
Picking
tree
up
of woe.
Studd, getting him upside down in the tree of woe.
Devastating kick, and he's able to counter.
Here's the punches here, Studd fighting back as well.
He gets set down
And
to the
sending
floor.
Orndorff over the top rope out to the floor and going out after him.
Heads out of the ring, but needs to be mindful of the referee's count here.
Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it.
Oh. I would have let Orndorff take the count out there if possible. If Studd wouldn't go back out after him.
Uh-oh. What a takedown.
Shit, armbar takedown into a Fujiwara armbar on the floor here. Now win can win. Take the count out if you can get it.
Incredible pressure. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. From the top. Good Lord, taking flight. Big time risk pays off.
Got that armbar locked in here.
Take risks like that. Lock targeted
This is an incessant attack being brought to him. He's got to reevaluate his approach at this point.
Oh, standing Orndorff. I think he's trying to get him to the step, but...
And he's able to reverse.
Got Orndorff coming up here, and now, well... Oh, nice. Handle leg takedown. Of course. Orndorff in a lot of trouble, but he got Studd in a position where if he can get him cut up, he can go for the pile driver. Now Orndorff with a sharpshooter of his own. Talk about Studd beating Hogan with that earlier on. Now it's Orndorff with the locked in on Studd. Orndorff has to let it go. Just too big to keep a hold of it on. Going for the pin. This would be ironic after the match Hogan had with Studd yesterday, but only a count of 2. This is a heck of a match. This has been a heck of a match. Going for the sharpshooter again. Locked back in this time. Got it locked in. Sounds like the crowd might be chanting one more time there. I mean, you already had it locked in twice. I don't know what else you want to do. What is this? What was that? And Orndorff going up to the top rope. Not sure how wide this is, but they think Studd moves out of the way. And a reverse neckbreaker. Studd has done more damage to Orndorff than Orndorff has done to Studd. Oh, going for backbreaker there by Orndorff. This match is actually going longer than the 6-man tag did. This actually right now is the longest match on the show so far. And Orndorff again going for the sharpshooter. Sharpshooter lifted as one of Orndorff's finishes for some reason. I'm not sure why that's the case. I want to see the pile driver, but we're seeing the third sharpshooter. Does not get the commission off it. Going for the pin here. 1, 2, 3. So the same way Studd beat Hogan yesterday on Championship Wrestling is the way Orndorff beat Studd here.
Here is your winner, Paul Orndorff.
There you have it, the one standing tall at the end of this hotly contested match.
7 minutes and 3 seconds at the time of the fall. Longest match of the show so far.
Yeah, it really lived up to all the expectations.
3.5 stars on the Wrestling Watcher newsletter. You really didn't think I was going to give a Meltzer a credit for that, did you? Come on. We got tag team action coming up here. This is going to be match number 6 of an 11-match card. Our second tag team, or our first 2-on-2 tag team match of the day here. Brian Blair and Tony Gurria, the team on the left, the team on the right, and the Soul Patrol of Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas. This is going to be interesting. If this ever loads, it's going to be interesting anyway. I keep seeing shadows out on my window thinking somebody pulling into my driveway, but no one's pulling into my driveway. Okay, almost. There we go. Good show. Little Family Guy reference for those of you who didn't get that, but
They are ready for battle.
And again here we'll skip the entrance since it's not a championship match.
They're here. The WWE
There we go, bell is gone, we are underway. Tony Gurria starting off with Rocky Johnson.
I can almost guarantee
The battle of babyface tag team here.
The standards for tag team action just keep getting higher and higher around here.
big splash.
I'll look at my YouTube analytics. That's very interesting how that's kind of breaking down here.
He's one step ahead there.
My YouTube channel's getting older for some reason. Hey, I love all my viewers. I don't care how old they are, where they're coming from.
Just carrying the
Got a nice little bump from the forward uppercut of Tales from the Territory. Got a bunch of people looking at my the Bob Root clip I have up there. I need to see if I can recover some of that stuff off of that drive, some of the old audio clips, see if I can get those back up and running. But in the meantime here, we do have tag team action. Soul Patrol started the series as the tag team champions.
Double underhook.
Now he's been put on the defensive.
Looking to do it all himself. Just remember to
I
tag your partner.
look like Gurria and Blair have not had a match yet here at the tag team in this scenario. So that's interesting. It's their first one. Like I said, Soul Patrol started off the series as the WWF Tag Team champions. They lost to the Wild Samoans in the second match ever in this scenario. And that's still the longest match of the scenario so far. 8 minutes and 47 seconds to lost to the Wild Samoans non-title. They had a rematch the following day at the Spectrum, which the Samoans won. 6 minutes and 19 seconds to win the championship. We got a
tag team match.
Here are your winners.
The out-of-the-ring count.
that was a count out, wasn't it?
This match ending by countout is not satisfying to the WWE Universe.
I was so busy looking up the records and stuff to give the backstory, I missed the finish. B. Brian Blair and Tony Gurria winning by countout over the Soul Patrol in 1 minute and 53 seconds. Blink and you miss it. Lackluster? Yeah, okay, lackluster. I was not expecting that finish at all. I completely missed it. But hopefully I'm not going to miss this one, the Tag Team Championship. It's going to be on the line here momentarily. You see the challengers on your left, the North-South Connection. Adrian Adonis and Dick Murdoch, they are 2-0 so far in the scenario. The Wild Samoans 1-2 so far in the scenario. No, that's not right. They gotta be 2-1, but they won. We just went over. They're actually 2-2. With the 2 wins over the Soul Patrol. I apparently forgot to mark one there. We'll fix that now while we're waiting here. Now, for those of you who did not watch the first couple of episodes of this, you might be wondering, wait, how did the Wild Samoans beat the Soul Patrol for the belt? North-South Connection had the belt at the time. Well, that match did not air on television until the end of May. So I went with what the champions were on television. Yeah, even I get annoyed with these loading times, I'm not going to lie. We will let the entrance run this time around since we've got a title on the line. And I'm actually going to step out away for just a second while those entrants can go on. I'll be back in a couple minutes to give you the call.
Here comes trouble. They are ready for a fight. So that's what it's all about, the tag team titles. Big matchup for these tag titles underway.
As a former NXT tag champ, if I could have another tag title match, I'd probably choose a challenge for these.
With me as your tag team partner, right, Corey? Covered by the champ.
All right, I am back. I just heard the bell. I got back in the room. Thank you very much for being patient with me while I stepped out for just a second. Tag Team Championship on the line here. The third of 4 titles on the line.
Are you kidding me? Incredible.
Got that big world title match still to come under the giant Bobo Brazil in our main event. A couple other matches before that. Making match number 7 of what I believe was 11. Alpha, that's what I was talking about earlier about how these moves kept make no difference. Make no sense. Alpha never did anything. None of the Samoans ever did anything like that. Tama went the closest one.
Round and round we go.
Rock does some cool stuff.
Head scissors. Uh-oh, second rope.
Oh, moonsault by Alpha.
Shoulders down. Championship.
Going for the cover here. We got one.
Only getting one.
Only a count of one.
Way too soon for him to be thinking about a pin.
Tag.
Now the tag to Pika. Well, Alpha and Pika look really good.
To behold. Take a
Visually, they are
picture.
very well
Everyone.
done renders.
Going right after the neck.
In practice,
The challenger's looking shaken. Champ's got the pin to retain.
Pika with the cover here. We get one.
Emphatic kick out for the
And only the count of one.
Frankly, he should have known
Dick
that wasn't
Murdoch has
enough.
not legally been in the match yet. It's been all Adrian Adonis.
He knows.
Now at this point, Adrian Adonis is not yet adorable. Wade has not completely gotten away from him here. Adrian Adonis is realistically one of the best wrestlers in the world in 1984. Really into 1985. Really not until about 86 until that, when he's fully into the adorable gimmicks, that the weight starts getting away from him.
The champ's eyes look good.
There's the save. How close was that?
Pika with
Uh-oh. New champion.
Pika in trouble.
We got a rope break.
Going for the cover, they're in the rope. Adonis is finally going to make the tag to Dick Murdoch here.
Uh-oh, getting ready to...
And there's the elbow.
There's a
The
tag.
challenger at the North-South Connection. 2-0 so far in this young campaign.
He is revving up the engine. He's not going to let anything stop him.
They defeated Terry Daniels and Sergeant Slaughter at the Spectrum 2 weeks ago in their first appearance.
Able to elude it.
And then on May 13th, 8 days ago, there's a DDT there by Kika. He's got Madonna covered. North Connection do have the win over the Wild Samoans 8 days ago on Championship Wrestling. That's what set this match up. There's a forearm smash. Madonna goes down and goes down hard. And Kika's up top again. Flying splash. And Kika saying that's it. Well, if you think that's it, prove it. Go for the cover. He's not going to go to the cover just yet. Off of that in now. Here's a chop. Kick to the back. And as long as Donna is getting beat up like this, it's going to be a long night. Going for a pedigree. Oh, double underhook into a backbreaker. And Alpha now dropping the knee to the arm. Going for the cover, but Donna's foot underneath the bottom rope. Referee's not even going to attempt to make a count off of that. And the tag made to Kika. Got the Samoans are making frequent tags in and out. Oh, kick to the back. The cover. And there's a kick out after one. And now Furioso shot. Kika working over Donna. Donna has the red body. Yeah, red damage to the body. He needs to get out of there and tag in Murdoch. And he's trying to crawl over. Kika countering it. And there's Harana. Not going for the cover. Donna's hurt. Donna's not only hurt, but if he doesn't get out of there soon, he's going to run the risk of being severely injured. Then again, if Kika's doing a bunch of stuff that Samoans never ever did in their lives, who knows if the injury is going to make any difference. Knee drop to the shoulder there, past the 5-minute mark. Murdoch's going to come in and attempt to make a save. He went all the way around the referee to make that save. Almost didn't make it in time.
Bad predicament right here.
Now Kika's got Murdoch in trouble here. Oh, Kika just dumped Murdoch over the top rope. Standing shooting star press. Now you got Murdoch hurt on the floor. That was the time to go for the cover. He didn't do it. Unbelievable that he didn't go for that pin there. And got a Donna trapped in that corner. And heading up top. And a flying bulldog. You saw the flashball popping off. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. The Samoans retain, but that bulldog off the top. Hoffa pinning a Donna.
Here are your winners and still the WWE World Tag Team Champions, the Wild Samoans.
And teamwork makes the dream work in this tag
6 minutes and 4 seconds, the time of the fall.
Pairing can certainly do wonders, and make no mistake, this was a wonderful
And the Samoans retain.
tonight.
We still have 4 more matches, if I'm not mistaken, left on this card. So a lot of action to go here. And here's an interesting one. Ivan Putski and Akira Maeda coming up next here. With the win, the Wild Samoans are now 3-2 overall, 2-0 in championship matches. The North South Connection 0-1 in title matches, 2-1 overall. Wild Samoans are 2-2. I was right with the rating the first time. The Alpha and Samu was the tag team in one of those matches with Putski and with Skull Patrol. Now I double check things a little bit here. That's what it was. Okay. Go 2-2 for the Samoans. My numbers are right. I made them wrong before I realized what was going on. They're right. Samoans were 2-2 overall, 2-0 in title matches. North Count Connection 2-1 overall, 0-1 in title matches. We get this matchup here with Ivan Putski and Akira Maeda. And again, we'll skip the, it's not a championship match, so we'll skip the entrance because Akira Maeda is not one you're going to see very long in this scenario. I believe he doesn't wrestle for the WWF after May of '84. Okay, we update the roster at the first of the month based on actual changes in the roster.
And here's a superstar that has all the tools.
And here's the match is underway here. Akira Maeda, the much better technical wrestler than Ivan Putski could ever dream of being. Let's be honest about that. Out of the UWF Japan, which is just forming at this time. Akira Maeda won the International Championship at Madison Square Garden over Pierre Lefebvre in April. And then there was no sign of Maeda on television, maybe once after that, and he lost a lot of preliminary matches at WWF house shows after that. I actually debated not putting him in here, but he did have at least one match in the month of May for the World Wrestling Federation, so we are including him. Delayed vertical suplex there by Ivan Putski. This is Maeda's first match in the scenario here, and probably going to be his last. Ivan Putski is 2-0 so far. So Putski actually could be making his way toward championship gold. Putski with a win over the current Intercontinental champion, the Tonga Kid, on our very first show. WWF Championship Wrestling. He won that match in 5 minutes. The next day at the Spectrum, defeated Mr. Fuji with the Gas Max Slam in 402. Has not competed since.
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
You got Akira Maeda. Again, technically the WWF International Champion at this point.
Whipped over in a snap suplex.
How long did that belt actually stay in existence? It wasn't long. Looks like Kurt's the right thing here. And of course, searching for the International Championship brings a bunch of just for the Intercontinental Championship. That's not what I'm looking for. I'll have to go another route to find it here.
He leaves the ring, but he could lose this match by countout. Hip toss. Beautiful side.
Okay, so there were a couple of different versions of the WWF International Championship.
Left kick. Holy, meet the barricade. Watch the quickness on this. Into the snap suplex.
So Tatsumi Fujinami actually had the International Championship at the end of 1983.
Fighting back with a counter.
At some point here,
He's got him scouted.
at some point Fujinami lost the. Yeah, it was no longer recognized about Maeda get the vacant title over Pierre Lefebvre at Madison Square Garden on March 25th. We're going to get a double count out here. There are 8. Well, there's Maeda going in the ring at 9. It's going to be our second straight count out. That's our second count out of the night. This one lasts a little bit longer, 3:39.
Here is your winner, Crusher. Man.
A big loss after that count out.
Not the win they wanted, but it's a win nonetheless.
Yep. A win's a win, and I'll take the win any way I can get it, So Akira Maeda with the win goes to 1-0. Ivan Putski with the loss brings him down to 2-1. I meant to hit neck to not ache. That's on me. That's not a big deal. Maeda apparently would lose the championship to Fujinami in July 5th of 1984. And Fujinami would hold it until it became vacant in 1985 when New Japan and WWF officially had their final split. On it being a 102-day title reign from Akira Maeda with almost no victory. And we got an interesting matchup coming up next here. Dr. D, David Schultz, going to take on Jackie the Body Ventura. David Schultz go far 0-1. Jackie Ventura go far 0-2. In our scenario here, so theoretically something's got to give, although we've seen 2 countouts already. We could get a double countout. Ventura with the Loom go to Andre the Giant on our first episode of Championship Wrestling. Lost Andre the Giant with the choke bomb. Then at the Spectrum the following day, 2 weeks ago, losing to Bobo Brazil to a flying arm drag in 443. We have not seen Ventura wrestle since. Schultz's lone appearance took place at the Philadelphia Spectrum. A pinfall loss to Roddy Piper after a forearm to the back of the head in just 3 minutes and 10 seconds. So neither of these men have had a lot of luck.
This guy is ready.
And I'm going to step out for a second here because the wife is calling me, so bear with me a moment.
This superstar is coming in with a lot of enthusiasm and energy right now.
But what's going to happen when the excitement wears off and he comes to realize he's in a fight against someone looking to take the early cover?
That's too soon. And that only gets a 1 count.
Still early goings here for these men.
Oh, just in case the first few didn't hurt, there's another.
Oh, barbaric amount of stomps.
To stomp in every single part of his body.
That is attacking with malicious intent. And he barely evades.
Boom, right across the small of the back. Expected that one.
point of the elbow finds the mark.
Got to find a way to get out of this. Down on the windpipe.
He's absorbed some damage already. It's nothing he hasn't been through before.
Oh, come on. Why would you stoop that low?
Oh, man. Come on. There's no fair play in that.
Rear chin lock, and now just rapid fire punches. Makes the cover. Manages to escape before the 3 count. Just barely, but it counts. Great wherewithal on the counter.
Oh, taking it right to him. No waiting.
And he's taking on a persistent assault.
Yeah, this can't be how he pictured this fight going.
He's getting pushed onto the defensive.
Yeah, but you can't count anyone out yet. This match could still go either way.
She could be off work for that for like another 15-20 minutes. I thought we might be able to sneak this through before she called. Sorry about that, everybody. We're back. I was able to get the start of the match here. I know we are about 2 minutes and 20 seconds in the match, just to ensure, based on what I'm looking at here with the how the body looks and all that, looks like Schultz been in trouble, but he just hit a flash on Ventura to gain an advantage.
Let him have this moment. He's earned it.
Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
Now trampling the opposition. He had it scouted. Oh, rake. That's not right. Effective.
Schultz now with the advantage, working over Ventura. Ventura apparently making an appearance in Canfield, Ohio at Super Toy event at the Canfield Fairgrounds on Saturday. That's November 12th, 2022, for those of you able to watch it before that.
He was elusive there.
Vertical suplex there by Schultz. Schultz going for the pin here. 2, and only the count of 2.
Somehow, some way, he is
and now this match came a lot more even after I got back in the room and started watching it here. Schultz now fits the midsection.
And this might not have a pleasant ending.
Throat first over the top rope, go Jackie Ventura. Schultz now kicking the knee, kicking the thigh. Kicking the chest. Ventura, when I came down here, when I got back in the room after getting off the phone with my wife, Schultz had the orange damage, Ventura had no damage. Now you got the red body damage here by Ventura. Schultz pulled Ventura to the center of the ring. They're probably going to do it. He only got 2.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
The doctor is angry. Here's a shot into those ribs. Ventura with the headlock and went in there for the punch to the face.
Definitely not where you want to be right now.
And ball. Throat first over the top rope. Both of these men want to get into the backbreaker there by Ventura. Both these guys want to get in the hunt for respective championship. Ventura going for the cover after that backbreaker. Is that going to be it? It is. 5 minutes and 7 seconds. Ventura struggles, but he gets the pin.
Here is your winner, Jesse the Body Ventura.
Impressive win for him here.
He was as on top of things as he could possibly be here tonight, and look how it paid off.
And look at that look on Ventura's face. He's happy he got that win. Now the battle of the winless wrestler, Ventura gets the win. He's now 1-2. That moves David Schultz to 0-2. 3-star match. Got some good stuff happening there. And here our semi-final match of the evening. This one's very interesting on paper. Mil Mackrick and George the Animal Steel. Match 10 on this 11-match show. Again, thank you for joining us if you're watching live on Twitch. If you're watching the replay on Twitch or on YouTube, however you're watching this, like, follow, subscribe. Do whatever you need to do. Get the notification when these streams go live. And also, if you can, I have a podcast about professional wrestling. My podcast about professional wrestling is called Indie Wrestling Guide. Comes out every Friday. Myself, Jay Gold, and Marky, we talk about all things independent wrestling. Courtesy of IndependentWrestling.tv, Fight Plus, YouTube, wherever we can find independent wrestling to watch. The most recent episode up is Rogueland 4, Wake the Dead from Prestige Wrestling that took place a couple weeks ago. And later tonight, we're going to record the episode for this coming Friday. We're going to be talking about the Game Changer Wrestling show in Liverpool from September. I got something in mind for next week's show as well already that we'll talk about possibly on the air there. I'll bring it up on Twitch here in a few days if I'm able to do these, if I'm able to keep these streams going at any rate. We'll do a search for Indie Wrestling Guide, available at iwtvguide.podbean.com. You can find that wherever you download your favorite wrestling podcast or podcast in general.
He expected this challenge and is ready for it. He could be looking for a submission here.
Mackrick going for a submission, the early going here. Mackrick is 1-0. We talked about that win earlier on. It was at the Philadelphia Spectrum, a victory over Big John Studd at the end of the day. Just 3 minutes and 11 seconds. George Animal Steel pinned Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff with the Snake Eyes on that same card in just 2 minutes and 26 seconds. That's been it for both guys. They're both 1-0 coming into this. So, yeah, Steel working out, like knee to the chest, knee to the throat.
What's he looking for? Here! Headbutt to the groin! That was low. Evades the attack.
Can you share play with me? I don't know if I can do that. They can call AI operated here. So So you're looking to actually play the game with me right this second. That's not what we're doing. Appreciate the support though. Thank you for watching. Stick around. Got the nerve hold here with George the Animal Steel. The good WWE Universe 1984 based on WWE 2K22. Making our semi-final match, George Animal Steel, Mil Mackrick. Steel after that nerve hold gonna go for the cover. I wouldn't expect that to get the pin.
Not even close.
Only the count of one.
And set him up. That's gonna hurt.
Starting to get some new followers as well. So thank you guys for joining us. Definitely appreciate it. Again, feel free to ask questions in the chat, get involved in the conversation. Follow, like, subscribe, whatever on whatever platform you're watching this on. We got a bow and arrow by George Animal Steel. Nice submission move working on the back. No, Mackrick doesn't do a lot. Oh, Mackrick floated over into a cover and Steel kicking right out for the count. Mackrick doesn't lose a lot. No yob. As Bruce Pritchard would say, no yob.
There's more to come.
Running knee lift and Steel take a tumble over the top rope out to the floor. Mil Mackrick following him out to the floor here. Going for a power bomb on the floor. We have had 2 countouts up to this point. I wouldn't think we'd get a third. I wouldn't have thought we got the first 2 either. So, oh no, Mackrick rammed Steel right into the into the Steel ring step. I'm thinking faster than I can talk today. We got a 5 count so far. Steele sending Mastrick into the guardrail. Now, kept talking him over. Somebody got to get in the ring.
He's testing fate here, in danger of a count.
Steele sending Mastrick into the ring. So, just before the 8 count. So, at least as of now, we're not going to get a count out. Bear hug here by George Animal Steele, trying to get the submission victory. And Steele's got a finisher loaded and ready to go. Oh, headbutt. A springboard clothesline, nicely done there by Mil Mastrick, chopping away at him.
He's getting a huge boost right now from all those chants and cheers.
Mastrick picks Steele up and just tosses Steele to the side like it's garbage. All the way up to the top rope. And he literally came nowhere close to landing that knee drop. Steele went for the arm. Mastrick fighting out of it. Now he got an abdominal stretch. Going to lift that leg for some additional pressure. This could be it here. Definitely a unique move here by Mil Mastrick. One of you, the great success over his career. And Steele caught. There's that end of days by Mil Mastrick. He won with that before. And he's going to win with it here. 4 minutes and 52 seconds. Mil Mastrick gets your win. Remaining undefeated here in our scenario.
Here is your winner, the hero, the Masked Man.
A big win in the celebration.
The Masked Man, Mil Mastrick, man of 1,000 masks. 4 minutes and 52 seconds will win with the end of days.
I think they've noticed, Byron.
And we've got one more match to go here. Our main event here at Madison Square Garden. And it's the big one for the WWF Championship. The champion, Andre the Giant, the challenger, the legendary Bobo Brazil, on the back end of his career, he's been able to maneuver his way into the #1 contendership. I'm honestly shocked that he's getting the title shot. It was just last time out yesterday in Game World on WWF Championship Wrestling. Andre the Giant pinned Bobo Brazil in just over 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 19 seconds to be exact, with the elbow drop. So very surprised to see Brazil getting a title shot that quickly after that loss, but anything can happen in the world of the World Wrestling Federation. Anything can happen in WWE 2K22. Anything can happen in WWE Universe mode. So who knows how they're going to go around, but this is show number 5, and Andre the Giant at wrestle is the only person to wrestle on all 4 shows previously, at least in singles competition. And he's 4-0. Over Brazil is 2-1, because the loss to Andre, his only loss out of 3 matches so far. We'll let the entrance run because this is for the championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
And here comes the challenger. I think Bobo Brazil at this point, at the end of his career, he's going to be here in the WWF a few more months, and that's going to be it. As a matter of fact, what is Bobo's last WWF match while we're thinking about it here? Yeah, Bobo's around until July 7th in real life, and then he's gone. So we've only got him for a couple more months unless he ends up winning the championship somewhere between now and then. This could be Bobo Brazil's last chance at a major championship. That would not surprise me in the least. He's going to be taking on the big guy here. There you see the shot of the big man's back. He is the WWF Heavyweight Champion. "12 years undefeated according to the infamous lore."
This is it, guys. The title is up for grabs here, and this might be the most highly
That's a match I would have loved to have seen in real life.
Recent memory.
I don't know if it happened in real life or not. The closest I've ever seen, there was a 2-ring battle royal in Detroit in 1976, where Bobo and Andre were the last two in ring 1. Andre eliminated himself to allow Bobo Brazil to get a future match with Group Renard.
As far as title defenses go, this is about as big as it gets. He needs to be
It
on
was
his
the
game tonight.
Survivor in ring 2. That's the closest I've ever seen. Doesn't mean I haven't wrestled one-on-one before. That's in real life. Let's go up for the introduction.
Introducing the challenger from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 320 pounds, the legend, Boy Harris. And introducing the champion from Grenoble, France, weighing in at 492 pounds. He is the World Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Andre the Giant.
Here we go, the main event here in Madison Square Garden.
Championship.
And the champ is staring daggers right back at the opposition.
There's the referee holding up that beautiful silver championship belt, referred to by belt collector as the Hogan 84. There's the bell. We are underway.
On this title, but I have heard that it's highly coveted. Well, my sources.
There's a vertical suplex by Andre right off the bat. He's got up low to go down. I'm hoping this is better than what we saw on television between Championship Wrestling, but Bobo trying to fight back. Andre pushing Bobo Brazil into that corner and coming off of a little slap to the chest, chop to the chest, however you want to word that.
Oh my gosh, nowhere to go. Clubbing blow to the back. Big forearm. Wicked forearm.
Forearm to the back there by Andre, who slams him down to the canvas.
Man, that hurts. Elbow for the title.
Going for the cover here. Well, no count. Way too early. Well, you would think it was way too early, but the last match only went 2 minutes and 19 seconds, so maybe it wasn't too early. Andre going for that bow and arrow commission. We saw George Animal Steel lock this in our last matchup.
There's no way he survives this. No way.
And Bobo Brazil in trouble. He came able to roll out of it on top of Andre. Andre immediately just talking him off like a pack of garbage. Picking him up. And slamming him down.
He's certainly looking in command at the moment. Nothing is going to stop him now.
Double leg takeout out of the corner here. It's been all Andre so far. He's going for the cover again here. Only a count of one this time around.
Not over yet. Plenty left to go in this one.
Andre in firm control here. He's going to step on Bobo Brazil, just literally walking all over him. And get down flash. Going for that elbow drop. That's it. Even faster this time around, minute 59, and all it took for Andre to win the title. He's been dominant.
Here is your winner, and still World Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Andre the Giant.
What an emphatic victory,
Absolutely
guys.
dominant. And been Andre the Giant here. He's 5-0 overall. He's 2-0 in title matches.
This was as one-sided as it gets.
Corey Graves pretty much got it there. One-sided it could get. They can prepare for the next show, absolutely. Alright, so that's it. So to recap here, we have a new Intercontinental Champion, the Tonga Kid, defeating Luscious Johnny Valiant. Yes, that happened. Bob Backlund defeating the Iron Sheik. Donna Christianello retaining the Women's Championship over Starr. Carson Slaughter, Private Terry Daniels, and Rene Goulet defeating Steve Lombardi, Ron Shaw, and Mr. Fuji in a six-man tag. Paul Orndorff defeating Big John Studd. Tony Gurria and Brian Blair defeating Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas by countout. Alpha and Sika retaining the WWF Tag Team Championship over the North South Connection of Adrian Adonis and Dick Murdoch. Akira Maeda defeating Ivan Putski. Jackie Ventura defeating Dr. D. David Schultz. Mil Macris defeating George Animal Steel. And Andre the Giant retaining the WWF Heavyweight Championship against Bobo Brazil. Those were your results. And next time we come back with you here with another stream, it will be WWF Championship Wrestling. And I'm not going to look at the lineup here, but that might change by the time we get it back up here. I'm going to take a quick look at these standings. If I can here. I can stand right now. Mil Macris is the #1 contender according to this list for Andre Championship. I kind of want to see that match. Two guys not known for losing wrestling matches. Terry Daniels and Carson Slaughter are the #1 contender to the Tag Team Championship according to this. That could be a very interesting matchup if that happens. Wendy Richter moved up to the #1 contendership for the Women's Championship. And Rene Goulet moved up to the #1 contendership for the Intercontinental Championship. Based on the results we've seen so far here, all that's subject to change. I think it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. If you look at the calendar here, we got Championship Wrestling coming up next up. We're 2 weeks away from a return to Philadelphia Spectrum, 4 weeks away from a return to Madison Square Garden. Johnny Valiant and the Tonga Kid are now rivals. That's the only rivalry we got going on so far here. Take a look at that, actually. Oh, no. Rivalry is no longer active. Tonga Kid victory into that rivalry, it looks like. Alright. Thank you guys for joining me here. I hope you've enjoyed the stream, enjoyed what we're doing here, trying to do something a little different with the Universe mode. Again, if you're watching live on Twitch, thank you very much for joining in. Please hit that follow button, get the notifications when these streams go live. Make sure you're participating in the chat when they happen. If you're watching the replay on Twitch, again, hit that follow button, get those notifications. If you're following the stream on the replay on YouTube, thank you very much for that as well. Greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. The more support you can give me, the better off I'll be with that. And again, Indie Wrestling Guide every Friday, wherever you find your favorite podcast. IWTVguide.podbean.com. Or do a search for IW Guide wherever you find your favorite podcast. Been a good one, everybody. Have some fun. Enjoy some independent wrestling.